Hey there, it's Jolie Cripps, your personal story maker with PaperPie Learning. Welcome to the book look portion of our gathering. You guys, I am so excited. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for connecting with me. It's been fun to get to know you and about your readers and you and your puppies, all the fun things going on in your lives. I appreciate you. Thank you to our amazing hostess for bringing us together. You guys, this is going to be fun. Why? Well, it's really fun. I'm going to show lots and lots of things as quickly as possible. So be ready. You might want to grab a paper and pen or be prepared to take screenshots of the things that you love. You can definitely ask me about them later. I'll be happy to send you links to those and help you find those great items for your readers. But be ready because I'm going to show a lot very quickly. Now, why else is it fun? Because you can type in the comments. Tell us that you're here. Say, oh, I love that. I have that. This is our favorite. Oh, I can't wait to get that. What about this one? Ask lots of questions there. I may not see them all as we go through, but I'll try to go back later. Best though is text me. Put my number in the comments. You guys are connected with me. Make sure that you text me, ask me questions. Also, you can go to my site and take a book quiz. It is the best thing at joliesbookbasket.com, and you will find a book quiz that you can take, and it will send you instant suggestions, even faster than me. I love that, but I do love to send you suggestions. So let me know if you would like that, or if you want to get the direct link to the book quiz, you can text me at 615-492-6659. Text the word quiz, and I think I have it set up so that the book quiz link comes magically to you. Magical technology. Okay, lots and lots of things to show here. May is special with PaperPie. Why is it special? Well, it's special because we emphasize supporting foster care, and I love that. So when you guys order, when you enable me to have a business, then I'm able to give back more to the community. So I love that. And find out a little bit more from me about that, because some of my gatherings were really focusing on being able to gift rewards and things to children in foster care around the country. So I love that as our emphasis for May. Also in May, we have tons of things on sale, tons of things. So if you go to my site, joliesbook.com, you'll see under, so you can click, there's new and now. Actually, you'll see under new and now, there are free gifts. Those are the items that you get for every $50 that you order in books. You automatically get a free gift. Love that. You get to choose that at checkout. Okay, that's one great thing. Under new and now, also you'll see the savings shelf, which is always there, and there are items 50%, sometimes more, on the savings shelf. And then there's also right now, going fast, that has some amazing deals, a lot of them. Some are more than 50% off. So we're going to play a little game tonight. I'm going to show you lots of things on sale because are you with me? Who loves a good sale? And I want you to see how many items you can keep up with that I show that are connected with one of the sales. So I'll try to mention those. You can keep a tally. Text me after the book look is over and tell me your guess. How many do you think I showed tonight? Now I got to make sure I count here when I get finished so that I'll know, but I marked them so that I can count and we can play a game, and I'll have a little prize for you if you play along and do that. Okay, so let me show you a couple books to get going, and then I am going to come back and give you some more info, but you know, you want to see the books. Okay, first up, you guys, I always love to start with a sound book. I don't know why. They are so much fun. This is Don't Tickle the Dinosaur, and this says, don't tickle the dinosaur. You might make a grunt. Well, we turn that on and we hear the sounds of the animals. There's also pig. There's tiger, unicorn, elephant, monkey, lots of fun ones. Each page makes a sound, and then there's a song at the end when all of the animals make their sound and then play their song. Love these, super cute. Now I mentioned Lion. Lion is on sale for the month of May. I love that. What a great deal to be able to get one of these on sale. So snag that one for sure. Now that's a silly sound book that we have. We also have wonderful calming music and Mozart, Beethoven, different classical pieces. I love Four Seasons. They're beautiful hardback books as well, nice thick pages, and they have sound buttons to push on each page. That will go on for a while. There are different classical pieces here in this book. I love it. Several pages here of classical sampling. I love that so much. So nice, fun sound book. Okay, I told you I'll give you some more info. I want you to know ordering is open for 2 days. So be sure to start shopping tonight. Look, tomorrow, reach out though and ask me what questions you have. Ordering is open then. Let me know if you have questions. If you have questions, please reach out. If you need more time, let me know that as well, because we want this to be fun for you. Okay. And we can accommodate that. So ordering is open then. I'm going to tell you about ways to save money in just a moment. joliesbookbasket.com. Let's play another game. If you could travel, and you guys, I like to travel, would you choose to go to Scotland, Australia, or Bermuda via cruise? So I'm thinking like flying for these and cruising to Bermuda. So cruise to Bermuda, to Australia, or to Scotland. Which would you choose? Text me and tell me your answer. You can say it here, but I'm not going to put your prizes here because I want everyone to play. So text me and tell me if you choose Scotland or Australia or a cruise to Bermuda. And you guys, you know what? I love this game because it's so much fun to think about where we would go. Also, because you can earn trips with PaperPie. I do this very, very part-time, and I've earned 4, 5 trips, expense paid, travel money. Like, it's a great deal. And I do this, like I said, very, very part-time. So if you want to travel for free, come and show books with me. It's lots of fun. Also, you get 25% commission, which is really great because we pay bills, schooling fees, all kinds of fun things like that. And then you get that same in discount. And there are no sales requirements with PaperPie. So it's a great way to build your library, to save some money on your purchases, and to earn some income from home if you would like, or you can go out into the community. It's up to you, whatever you'd like to do. All right, you ready? Let's look at some more books. I told you sale. Now I'm looking around like, where do I start? All right, let's start with the little ones. Let's start with Baby. That's Not My Sloth, you guys. It's on sale. These are regularly $9.99. I believe this one's half price. I did not write down all of the sale prices. There are so many in the That's Not My line. We have a touchy, feely texture to find on every page. That's Not My Sloth. Its nose is too rough, and we find that rough texture. There's a little mouse to find, repetition of the same kind of sentence on each page, and at the end, and that one cute, at the end, we find our character, our sloth in this case. Great baby shower, first birthday gift right there. Okay, another fun one for younger ones. This one would be great for our older toddlers and for our younger preschoolers. 1, 2, 3, Do the Dinosaur. And this one is not on sale. But the shark version of this book, 1, 2, 3, Do the Shark, is on sale. So it counts for our game. 1, 2, 3, Do the Shark. And this is inviting us to come and in this one, Dinosaur, in the shark one, to follow along like the character in the book who is pretending to be a dino or a shark in the shark book. And they're snapping jaws and chomping and stomping and swimming and shaking the fin in the shark version, but lots of fun movement going on. Big pages, board pages, thick, heavy duty. I love the size of this book, and I love that they have so much movement that at the end they get sleepy and take a nap, because this is the dream right here. All right, 1, 2, 3, Do the Dinosaur. 1, 2, 3, Do the Shark is the one on sale. All right, let's keep going here. Do you guys love All Better? All Better is the book with the reusable sticker Band-Aids. Let's see where they are. Mine are always somewhere in here because I always take this and play with kids. Oh no, dog wasn't looking where he was going. Ouch! Clean it, kiss it, put a bandage on it. All Better. Isn't that so fun? And there's a Band-Aid for each one of the animals, and they get stored at the front, so we get to match as we put them where they need to go and sort and use our motor skills and empathy as we take care of the animals. And they'll say All Better, and it's precious. This one is a classic. People come and look for the Band-Aid book or the Boo Boo book. And this is one in that same line. This is Feed the Animals. And this one has little food discs that drop in to these slots at the top. So we feed the animals their dinner. So let's see, we're going to feed, I have to find like the right one here. We're going to feed, we'll just pretend this is the right one. Feed the bear and put his food in. Well, it went behind because I didn't take them all out. You guys, I'm going to use too much of our time playing with this book. Okay, we'll do it here. Ready? We'll give Bear his honey. Isn't that cute? Drop it in and it's in his belly. Isn't that so fun? This one, Feed the Animals, is one of our sale books this month. So some of the ones I'm showing you are on the last, or the going fast, and some are on the savings shelf. They have two different names, because they're special things this month. So you'll have to look at both because I did not mark which one is which. Okay, Feed the Animals, one of our books on sale. Okay, let's see. Other ways to save money. All right, number one way, free shipping. I reimburse shipping for orders over $100. So you need to pay for that. Let me know and I will Venmo you afterward and pay for your shipping. I'll reimburse you. So that's number one. You can also get this cool pass, and it gives you free and discounted shipping for a year, which is amazing. It's called The Pass. It's on my site. You'll be able to see it. So that's shipping. Number two is all of the things I'm telling you, like the saving shelf and the going fast, all of those things. There are lots of cool things on sale. So you want to check that out, as well as the free gift with purchase. For every $50 that you order in books, you can choose a free gift. And those are on there for you to see under new and now, and then they'll pop up at checkout as you're eligible. I love that. Okay, next is think about having a party, because you guys, you get tons of books when you host a party. And I love to help you do that. And in May, you can choose to host and get the free book rewards and all the cool things. There's even a set of mini books that you get as a bonus this month, which is really great. Or if you say, you know what, I don't need those books. I've got so many books, and which is hard for me to imagine not needing any more books, but you can do that and choose to gift your host rewards to Ticket to Dream, which is an organization that provides books and other items for children in foster care. So Ticket to Dream will take all the rewards sent by PaperPie, and they will distribute those out to these organizations that can help to get those into the hands of foster care children and families. I love that. I would love for us to be a part of that. Or maybe you have a family or a friend in mind you would like to donate. So please partner with me. Please keep that in mind and consider partnering with me to be able to donate. And it's also okay to keep the rewards for you and your family. Lots of free book options. And I am booking some more for now and into the summer. So I love that. Okay. That's a great way to save money. And then also think about being a brand partner. I told you 25% discount, 25% commission, 0 sales requirements. You can earn trips and you get paid for it. And it's only $10 to activate a brand partner account. And like I said, no sales requirements. You can do what you want with that. So please let me know if you have questions. It's been a gift to our family, and I want to make sure to offer that gift to you. Okay. And then I'm going to show you other ways besides all these books on sale, some things that I love. So I always like to say that great things come in boxes. Great things come in boxes. This is one of our jigsaw puzzles. All of our jigsaw puzzles are nice and super sturdy. They have nice sturdy boxes, which is a bonus because I love that. They have nice thick pieces that stay together and fit together well. Whether we're talking about our little 2-piece or 9-piece or our 25 and 30, what else? 100, 200, 300 piece puzzles, they all are high quality. Jigsaw puzzles come with a book inside. This is the fold-out solar system. So this is lots of pages and back and front, lots of seats. So we have Cinderella, unicorns, dinosaurs, cities around the world, human body, solar system, periodic table, farm animals, all kinds of different topics, themes for our puzzles. So keep that in mind. Good things come in boxes. You get a free book in that box. And then let me show you some other things. Where is it? In boxes. This is one of our beginner sets with nonfiction. It has 10 different nonfiction books. This is animals. We also have science and history. And these are great for reading aloud to maybe, older preschool, kindergarten, first, second, and then it's going to become an independent reader for these students. And they'll be able to use this even into early middle school for research purposes. Because great info, it's just separated for them to make it more digestible for them to take on. This is about the equivalent of a paragraph. And we've actually used some curriculums that suggest our books. That's actually how I was introduced to our books. And this is a great one to be able to use for that. So you'll see the lovely illustrations as well as the information, the graphics and things there. All of these here, this is what comes in the animals box set. Some of the ones in the history box set, actually, I think it's all but one, are only available in the box set. It's a great way to build your library. So love that. Great things come in boxes. Don't forget that. I'll show you some more things in boxes, but I think, let's see, I'll start with this one. This is my first phonics reading library. They're actually, I don't know where I put it, but I'll go ahead and tell you if this counts. There are a couple phonics readers on sale this month. So this counts as one here if you're counting. This is not the one either, but I just grabbed it to make sure I showed you. There are a couple phonics readers on sale this month. These are silly, they're colorful, they're fun, they're reinforcing phonetic patterns with rhyming, stoat, goat, boat. The kids are just enjoying it, but we're helping them to develop those language recognition skills. QR code to scan and listen. These come as singles. These also come in some bound volumes where you get several in this set together. That's on sale. There's one of those, Ted and Friends, on sale as well. Or the best deal is to get 20 for the price of 10. which is a great deal. And you get these 20 for the price of 10 here in the My First Phonics reading library. Read these aloud to your 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-year-olds. Eventually, when they have reading under their belt, they'll be able to read them on their own. So I love that. Okay, another great thing while I'm talking about reading is School of Monsters. This is great for emergent readers. You'll notice that the last word of each sentence is a different color. That's perfect for encouraging the emergent reader to fill in that word, even if it's from memory or intuition. They're prompted there. Let it be gentle. So they're going to build up their skills by participating in the reading. And we want them to do that. We want them to become part of the reading experience and to have some great memories and feelings about reading. This will help you to know which words to learn. I say just to encourage or to point out first, because we want that to be gentle for them. So, it may be, you might have an older 3-year-old who's ready to do that. 4, 5, 6, 7, read this to them. Eventually it will become an independent reader after they have reading under their belt. Here's a drawing lesson from the illustrator. I love that. So School of Monsters, these come as singles. You can get a super stack set with all of them in there. And that's a great money saver. And you're going to want them all. So I recommend, just because it's easier to go and you save money, go ahead and get all of those and have them in your set. Okay. So then, speaking of boxes, still love boxes. My First Reading Library is a set of 50 books that is for learning to read. So we increase in difficulty as we go across, but we're still working on the beginning stages of reading. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. We start with this kind of level. Tip it, Dan, tip it, Sid, Pat's hat kind of level here. But you'll notice there's a second set of text. The first 10 of these books have that second set, and you can optionally fill that in to fill out the story as a established reader. Let's see, like parent, grandparent, teacher, older sibling, cousin, can read that. That gives the learner a break, because learning to read is hard work. It's a lot, but it gives them a break. It also will fill out the story, create good feelings as they're reading with someone. It's a great experience. So we love that. We want those positive experiences for our learners. So keep that in mind. The first 10 can be used as dual readers. I love that. Some puzzles also helps for how to use the set. This is great in a classroom. It's great at home, whether you are homeschooling and this is what you're using, or it's a supplement to another curriculum, or your children are at public or private school and you're using that to supplement and practice at home, because they need lots of practice before they move on to the next level. I taught first grade. I've taught my kids to read. They need lots of practice. And it's so much easier as a parent here to get what you need and have it, because I always mean to order something else, and it just too many decisions. So it's just nice to be one and done and have that here. This is one of the last books. So you can see how much we increase in difficulty. We're still slowly working at. So I love this set. And this is a great host pick to have at home or in classroom. I love this idea. My First Reading Library. And they come out to be about $1.60 a piece, which is a great deal. Okay, boxes, saving money. Also, you might consider getting a collection, like an entire set of books. I mentioned that, like these. We also have that with the chapter books, and then the bound volumes, boxes, collections, all of those things where you're going to get a lot for your money. Whew. All right. And we've got lots more to see here. So let's get to it. I'm going to grab some more things in boxes so I don't forget, because I don't want to forget to show you these. Some of you are looking for fun summer activities to keep you busy. Some are looking for school things for next school year. To get through May, travel things, all the things. I'm going to show you lots. Guess That Job is a cool one. It's kind of like the old Guess Who game, and I love that. We have lots of pieces in here, little cards to show jobs. Y'all, I'm on jobs because my kids are older, and I'm like, pick a career path. So I like to encourage that from a young age, I guess, here. This is fun. You put your board up and you have your cards as you learn about the different jobs. You ask questions like, does your character, help people? Do they work on the ground? Thought of that one with the space. You ask questions to get yes or no answers and mark off your characters until you figure out which one the opposing team has. So I love that. Really fun game. My kids are older. Like I said, they tested it out for a babysitting night at church with the children, and it was a hit. So I loved getting to have that play there. I need to just borrow those kids and send your kids to me, and we'll test out books together. Okay. My Town is a cool felt board set with lots and lots of pieces. Mine is actually right here. Let me grab it. I took it to a preschool, and it is a cool felt board set with, 30 different pieces here. and they'll probably fall out because I probably have some in here. Yep, here's some of them right here. So you get to put them on. The kids can go sideways there and make different scenes and pretend. A little quiet play, something soft. You could take that with you. It would be great to have at church. You know, you need those quiet activities there. So love that. And that's called My Town. Really fun for creative play. And then the Busy Town. You guys, I love this. My boys would have just absolutely loved Busy Town when they were little. And probably if we should just babysit and have some kids over and they would play with that. Busy Town. My kids would still get out and do that. Lots of puzzle pieces, double-sided thick pieces here to put down and make different configurations of roads to build. Now you can use your own cars, you know, your Hot Wheels, whatever you want to put on there. There is an optional set that has road signs and things that you can pop out and some cars as well. I love that. Very excited about that. So lots of fun things come in boxes. Okay, let's keep going here. My favorite line, I think I've said this a few different times. My favorite line is peek inside, look inside, and see inside. These are my favorite nonfiction books that we have, and they're for 3 different levels. So peek inside is for 2 and up, and you'll see fun flaps to open and explore, and we learn about the farm or beehives or under the ground or the ocean, what's on the farm. All kinds of neat topics. A crane, that's a neat one. I believe that there's one on sale, and I forgot which one it is. I have a note here. You get to count that one. The helicopter, peek inside the helicopter, is on sale. So 2 and up with the peek inside level, and you'll realize you don't have to read every flap every time. This one is look inside, and this is for ages 5 and up. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all those pretty pictures, pretty illustrations. These are all flaps to open and explore. So more flaps, more info for our older ones. But again, you don't have to read every page, and you don't have to open every flap every time. You'll be able to see that. Isn't that cool though with the beehive? I love this. And I love that. Let's see. This one, where is it? There's usually a double spread in one of these, but I don't know where it is in beehive. So I'll have to look at that one. All right, time's a ticking here. Love all of these. And let me tell you some more topics. World, seas and oceans, woods, zoo, animal, math, body, jobs, nighttime, coral reef, garden, all kinds of neat ones. And then for 7 and up, and you guys, I'm going to tell you, I use this through middle school, through 8th grade for my own kids and teaching. I taught a biology class at a homeschool co-op. Great resource because even our big kids want to learn in an engaging way. And here you'll notice all the info is separated or chunked, makes it more digestible. You saw that coming. And we open the flaps and follow along as we learn about the digestive system. Y'all, it's poop right there. That's what they want to know about poop, how it's made, how it comes out. That's all they want to know. So make sure you get the body books and tell them that. But really, even my 8th graders are like, oh, I get the respiratory system now because we went through it step by step. So it's great information. It's not baby information. It's just delivered in a way that is easier to understand. So I love that. And we have also periodic table and solar system, some other fun ones in this line. We can learn about different things in the peek inside, the look inside, and see inside levels. So 2, 5, and 7 and up. And See Inside is on sale. See Inside, How Things Work is on sale this month. So there's another one for you. And you can learn all about machines in this book and open all the fun flaps here. I feel like we had this one. I remember this one. Maybe this was one of our first ones to get because my kids would want to know all these things, you know, how things work. That's all they always wanted to know all the things. So I love that option as well. Okay, I'm looking around like, where am I going to put all these books here? Speaking of older kids, let me show you a couple more things while we're at it. The Ordinary Things is one of my favorite books that we have. It tells you how things come to be. So how are blue jeans made from the cotton all the way to the factory and then the store. I love that. They get to learn bit by bit how chocolate goes from the cacao plant to be in a chocolate bar, how movies are made or books are published, what happens when you flush, how the internet works, what happens when you place an online order, all kinds of cool things here. Read one at a time to your children, your teenagers. My kids enjoyed this. They let me read to them. To your classroom, enjoy. Read it as an adult. You'll find this interesting. Love the everyday journey of ordinary things. And I do think it's important to keep reading. It's a great way to read to older kids, is to have something like that, and teenagers. That's a job. I am on a job kick. I like the outdoors. What jobs are there? Or I like sports, making things, helping people, art, machines, performing arts, space, and more. What jobs are there? And not just all the jobs you would naturally think of. We have a bio, a day in the life of, best and worst parts of the job as well. So I love that. And this has actually really impacted my son, the animal one, and put him on a career path. And I love that. He's 18 now. And so this was like the best, $15.99, well, I got it at 25% off, or probably got it for free. So just join PaperPie with me. It will impact your kids' lives, and truly in lots of ways. Okay, let's keep going here and look at more things. Another book on sale. This is the Illustrated Dictionary of Math. The elementary version is on sale right now. This is cool because you can look up any term, and then there's an illustration to show you what it is. So kids are doing homework, they're working on their math lesson, they have a question, you say, oh, go grab the dictionary, and you can look that up and find that out and see a picture right there. And it's good to have some resources that are not online, or not asking Alexa. Y'all, we ask Alexa all the time, but these are great resources to have. And I do love that there are illustrations right there for them. Okay, let's keep going. Back to little ones. You guys, Nibbles, the book monster, is adorable. Nibbles is the book monster who is so eager to read that he gets out of his cage and he nibbles holes into the stories. He's just nibbling the socks and the soap. And then he even gets into the storybooks like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and he becomes part of the story. And then in Robin Hood and Jack and the Beanstalk, until we get him back in his cage. But, he probably gets out again. Nibbles is so super cute. And we have several different ones in this line. Dinosaur Guide, Nibbles Bedtime, the Very Hungry Book Monster. We'll have to see if it's back, y'all. It's sold out. So super cute. And lots in there for fun. There's also numbers and colors and shapes, a Christmas one. And let's see, which one is it? Colors is on sale as a board book. These are fun ones, and they have a nibble mark on each of the board book pages. They're great for your little ones as well. So love me some Nibbles. Okay, another great one with some interaction, our Little Helpers line. This is Grocery Day Sort and Play, and I have to check, y'all. I did not check to make sure that one was back in stock. So if it's not, but I know we have Laundry Day and Picnic as well. You have to see which ones are available. These have felt pieces so we can play. And here we're moving and weighing our produce, going through, grabbing our bread and our protein options here, and then checking out and putting all the foods in the cart. Someone must have played with this. I mean, it's all in the back of the van is what I was going to say, the car here. It's like we went to Aldi right here, and we forgot our bags, and we just put it back in there. I love that. This is grocery store training, and you want to train your kids to shop because they will be able to do it for you when they are older, and you will love that. Little Helpers, check out all of those. Fun to have those as a quiet time, church, doctor, oil changes when you need something to do. Okay, I showed you a big jigsaw puzzle in a box. This is the Jigsaw Jumbles. This is a cool puzzle inside a book. So we have 2 pieces. We can match and put those in. We can just start with the 2 pieces or 1. Then eventually we could give them 4 or 3, and they could figure out which ones go and don't go. And then eventually they could do them on the table instead of matching to the book. So some great options. I love how sturdy this is. I love that they get to use their matching skills and their motor skills. We have lots of great puzzle options for all the different ages. Okay, another sale book. You guys, this is my very favorite Shine a Light book ever. Shine a Light books are the books that use a flashlight to reveal hidden pictures. This is my very favorite one. Okay, let me get my light on to show you. Now, this works better when it's dark and you don't have all the lights on for a video, but I got a special light to show you. You can use any flashlight. A new person is waiting to be born. Can you see her? Do you see that baby in the belly? Isn't that so cool? Look at that. I love that. This is my favorite book. So neat to see. And then we can see underneath their skin and see their bones. You'll notice that there's a question or a statement to prompt you for what to find. You can add on the extra information on the page. You can even turn to the back and read more. So it really grows with the kids. So I love that you can use it for preschool all the way up through, 7 and 8, and they're enjoying these books. What a cool gift with a flashlight. Love that option. Okay. Also, so this one's on sale. And then there is also Starting School, which is on sale as well. And this one is only, I believe it's $5.20. It's normally $12.99. It's less than half price. I mean, this is amazing. Get a bazillion of these and give those as gifts. Wouldn't that be a great gift? You should do that and totally stock up for the year. Okay, another sale book, you guys, another one of my favorites, the Illustrated Fairy Tales. This was one of my girls' favorites. It's padded and they love the way it felt. Fun illustrations. They love to hold on to this and just feel like it was their size and they could read all of the fairy tales. I think fairy tales are very valuable to read and learn lessons, usually good character development in reading fairy tales and discussing those. Okay, I mentioned earlier that we have chapter books. We have all kinds of great chapter books. So maybe this summer you are looking for some chapter books to read for your kids to read or you to read with them. We have lots of cool ones. So I'm going to flash some of these up. The best way is to ask me for a link, or it's on the landing page I'm going to send you so that you can just look through and see. I read this one. It was very interesting. This is great for older readers. I really enjoyed that one. I didn't know that story about the Great Flood in Paris. Kinsey and Max. We have all kinds of different books for very beginners, like I showed you before, and then for older readers as well. Billy and the Mini Monsters is a very popular one. There is one book in this line that is on sale, Billy and the Mini Monsters. Another cool sale item, some of our illustrated originals like Heidi. These are beautiful classics with wonderful illustrations inside. So grab those while you can. Speaking of things on sale, because man, I mean, PaperPie is just doing it. King Arthur, a graphic novel. Big fan of graphic novels. My son loved these. My daughter loved these. The King Arthur one is on sale. Ours are all classics. So love that option for you. And then another great one. You guys, this is my kid's favorite line, 100 Things to Know About. They're food, space, human body, oceans, planet Earth, saving the planet. I mean, they're hits. I've enjoyed them. And they have 100 different facts about their topic. You'll notice it's a half page or maybe a 2-page spread, a 1-page, something like that with wonderful, helpful information that you will find interesting. You will not know all of the things in here. Read one a day. Read them at dinner, even if you don't do it every night. Count up to the 100th day of school in your classroom, at home. Enjoy these books. Gift them to families with tweens and teens. It's something that they can read. It takes, 5-10 minutes, but it's 5 or 10 minutes that they read together and connected together. And usually teenagers don't fight and argue about the material in these books. Can't guarantee that, but that's a hope that we can have. Okay, let's see. I'll show you this because I got it out here. Showed you some sound books earlier. These are fun. This is Things That Go. Lots of fun sounds to push and explore. And Zoo Sounds is on sale. Lots of neat colors and finger trails and then buttons to push on each page. You guys, we are almost finished here. I can't believe it. Okay, so I mentioned you might be looking for chapter books as you're thinking about summer. You might be wanting activity books as well. Smart Lab Toys, we have the coolest STEM kits like tiny robots. Maybe you want to do a little tiny gardening, or tiny baking. Fun for the summer. They really bake real little tiny pies, little tiny food in with that. Tiny sports. Not only are they playing and it looks like a toy, there is learning involved. We have the lesson of how the physics is working, the chemistry is working in here. A tiny solar system is another great one. And what a fun idea to pair that with 100 Things to Know About Space for your older kid, ages 8 and up there, or perhaps with a See Inside. I told you I love See Inside books with the flaps for older kids. We have See Inside the Solar System. Love all those ideas. It's like I picked that to show you. Okay, another fun on sale. Here we go. Scientist Academy. I love the Academy books. We're learning about being a scientist or an entrepreneur, a chef, for example, a vet. And these have different hands-on activities to do in the book or something to do, out in with your hands, create, and lots of sneaky reading as they go through these books. So this would be perfect for summer break. Scientist Academy is one of the Academy books that is on sale. Another cool thing with Smart Lab Toys is our Spy School Secret Ciphers. So lots of neat activities to do there, and they're having some fun and a lot of learning and hands-on. All right, so let me show you quickly. Magic painting starts out black and white. Use the paintbrush provided and water to make the color appear. Love that. And we have animals and goodness, unicorns, all kinds of Unworry. Unworry's on sale. There's a sale one for you. Unworry is on sale. Their first magic painting for toddlers, and then these for our older one. And this one is famous paintings. So Degas ballerinas, for example. Love that. Sticker books. You guys, I'm a big sticker book fan. We have sticker books for younger ones with some bigger stickers here to put on. And we have sticker life stories like Jane Goodall now. And we even have these futuristic cities or aliens and all kinds of cool things. So dinosaurs, check out our sticker books. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I know we're a little long here, but I'm going to keep going. This is Marvels of the USA. You guys need all these. Spirit of the USA is on sale. Look at that. I know the green things are giving you your hint there. Fun activities to do learning about the U.S. What a fun summer activity or looking ahead for school. This would be great while you're traveling or around the 4th of July. It's always fun to do something. Now, I have lots of science, but that one is a great activity book. This one is fun. Write your own scripts. We also have comic books, design your own magazine, fun things to do. This was a teacher pick, actually. Some teachers asked me to get these to take to their school. So I had some of these left from that. So fun things to do, maybe a great summer activity to inspire some writing. Okay, more science. 365 science activities. And yes, this one is on sale. And I love this because it uses household materials. Some of these might be an experiment, but some are projects to create, to observe, or to demonstrate a scientific principle, like this one, for example. So lots of neat things to do. Slick pages. I love that. Nice spiral bound and a heavy duty cover on that. So lots of fun things to do. And you could use this at any time. 365 activities. I mean, how much fun would that be over the summer to be able to pick out some activities to do? We have other science experiment books for younger kids, and then we have some for older kids, 10 and up, that are more complicated, but they are great ones to do, like the chemistry of cola or biology of bananas, those kinds. Okay, keeping in mind with our Smart Lab toys, we have the squishy human body. All of the organs are squishy. You can learn about the human body. We take the organs out, match them to the organizer, and learn about them there. There's even an ultra human body that is digital, and it talks and tells you all about what's going on. Okay, fun summer activity, science lab, or maybe you use this for school, science lab, and you have what you need here, even the sink to use, and then you just add some household items to be able to perform lots of experiments and scientific projects in there. All right, you guys, we have looked at so much and you have done so well. So give yourselves a pat on the back, and don't forget to text me. Do you want to go to Scotland or Australia or on a cruise to Bermuda? Tell me your pick. Text me and tell me your pick. Don't forget about that. Remember that ordering is open at joliesbookbasket.com through tomorrow. Oh, we'll give you 2 days. For 2 days, let me know if you have questions. Let me know if you need more time. Don't forget about our savings shelf. I showed you extra things because we have so much on sale, as well as our fast, what's it called? Going fast. That's what it's called. I keep wanting to say last chance, but they didn't tell us it was last chance. I just saw that. I was like, oh my goodness, there's so many good things. My favorites on there. So going fast, savings shelf, free gifts for every $50 that you order, and I will reimburse your shipping for orders over $100. Let me throw a party for you to get lots of free books for you guys, or to donate your rewards. I'd love some partners to help me to do that. And think about joining our team. It's amazing. No sales requirements, 25% commission. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And I will see you later.